We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is WCOL. We will continue to serve the world of coal. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the world of coal. Do not use your telephone. The telephone line should be kept open for emergency use. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. At 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it was confirmed that the world has been plagued with deadly clowns once again. These clowns will roam the earth from today's date, October 26th, 2023 until 12:01 a.m. on November 1st. These clowns possess supernatural abilities along with a variety of deadly weapons such as knives, guns, and explosives. It is recommended that residents remain at home during the nighttime hours and to not look outside for any reason. If you are in a dark room and you feel like you are being watched, you are. These clowns possess the ability to teleport into someone's home once they have made eye contact with them. The United States government and members of federal, state, and local law enforcement are attempting to handle the situation, but all resources will be tied up due to this event. The use of deadly force is authorized if you come into contact with a clown, but it is unknown if it will work. A shelter-in-place warning is now in effect for all 50 states. To shelter in place, take the following actions now. Go inside and take any pets with you. Close and lock all windows and doors. Turn off heating and ventilation systems to include fans, furnaces, and air conditioners. Close the fireplace damper, if not in use. Go to an internal room without windows if possible. Wait for an all-clear message. Have a battery-powered radio with you to receive news and updates as they become available. Stay tuned to local media outlets for further information on this developing situation. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. At 9:02 p.m., a tsunami wave was generated in the Atlantic Ocean. It has been confirmed that the clowns have done this to get people out of their homes. A tsunami warning is now in effect until further notice for the entire Atlantic coastline stretching from Maine to the Florida Keys and the Gulf of Mexico. Actions to protect human life and property will vary within tsunami warning areas. If you are in a tsunami warning area, evacuate and land or to higher ground above and beyond designated tsunami hazard zones, or move to an upper floor of a multi-story building depending on your situation. Move out of the water, off the beach, and away from harbors, marinas, breakwaters, bays, and inlets. Be alert to and follow instructions from your local emergency officials, because they may have more detailed or specific information for your location. If you feel a strong earthquake or extended ground rolling, take immediate protective actions such as moving inland and or uphill, preferably by foot. Boat operators, where time and conditions permit, move your boat out to sea to a depth of at least 180 feet. If at sea, avoid entering shallow water, harbor, marinas, bays, and inlets to avoid floating and submerged debris in strong currents. Do not go to the shore to observe the tsunami. Do not return to the coast until local emergency officials indicate it is safe to do so. Impacts will vary at different locations in the warning areas. If you are in a tsunami warning area, a tsunami with damaging waves and powerful currents is possible. Repeated coastal flooding is possible as waves arrive on shore, move inland and drain back into the ocean. Strong and unusual waves, currents and inland flooding can drown or injure people and weaken or destroy structures on land and in water. Water filled with floating or submerged debris that can injure or kill people and weaken or destroy buildings and bridges is possible. Strong and unusual currents and waves in harbors, marinas, bays, and inlets may be especially destructive. Some impacts may continue for many hours to days after arrival of the first wave. The first wave may not be the largest, so later waves may be larger. Each wave may last 5 to 45 minutes as a wave encroaches and recedes. Coasts facing all directions are threatened, because the waves can wrap around islands and headlands and into bays. Strong shaking or rolling of the ground indicates an earthquake has occurred, and a tsunami may be imminent. A rapidly receding or receded shoreline, unusual waves and sounds, and strong currents are signs of a tsunami. The tsunami may appear as water moving rapidly out to sea, a gentle rising tide like flood with no breaking wave, as a series of breaking waves, or a frothy wall of water. While evacuating, continue to watch out for deadly clowns, and be prepared to take action to save your life. The government cannot help you in this situation.